Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Likes. I'm Winter.
And I'm Shy.
And if you are, well, I guess you won't be wondering, but we just filmed an episode that is going to drop next week.
Yes.
And we have the same outfits on.
So don't be surprised when you see us in the same thing twice. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we filmed in one day. We took,
I
was about to say, we took baths between those episodes, but we have the same outfit on.
Yeah, we have the same outfit on, and it is what it is. It's cool. We gonna
It
be
is
cool.
what
Just
it
vibe,
is.
twin.
We interviewed Kayla Nicole.
Yeah, which
so
is
be
dropping.
excited for that.
Yeah, get excited, guys.
Get excited.
We just went to go grab a little bite to eat in between takes. And we're filming this way because Shy is going out of the country tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to Istanbul.
You thought I was going to blame you for something?
Yeah, I did. You see the way I
Girl,
look?
she said, yeah. She's going to Turkey tomorrow, and it's like a last minute thing, but I'm excited for her to go. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually supporting someone who's going to get something done. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to even see Istanbul like that, but like I would hope to.
It's pretty out there.
Yeah, I know. I heard it's really pretty out there.
Yeah.
Look, I heard you told me.
I know you heard. It came out of my mouth. No.
And look, Miss Melissa made this.
My mommy made
Isn't
us
this? It's
heart
literally
pillows.
behind the likes. A
So
heart.
cute. It actually is like the cutest pillow.
It's so cute.
It's the softest one. But yeah, so catch up on our week because we actually didn't get to catch up when we just filmed earlier because I mean we had a guest and we had to focus on her. Obviously, loved her. Cannot wait for you guys to watch the episode.
It's a good episode.
What's going on, Jack? Wait! Oh my goodness. Okay, so for this is on the first thing on the list. For Christmas,
I'm a white woman.
yeah, I got Shy a DNA test for Christmas. I thought it was going to be funny because, you know, obviously, like when we did our biracial episode
Yeah.
9, that was so controversial. She was like, but I just don't know. I just can't relate because I'm
I can't
black.
relate. I'm a black woman to my core.
So I was like,
Y'all,
okay.
I'm 58% white. 57.
She's biracial.
She's more than biracial.
Biracial girl.
Wait, let me read it. First of all, and I text my sisters and my mom. I was like, my whole life is a lie. But at the end of the day, I still feel like Winter asked me, she was like, do you feel different? I was like, no, not really. I was raised by who I was raised by.
Yeah.
Like, I know what I was like, you know, it's just nothing really changed for me except them old motherfuckers back in the day that I don't even know for real. So it's like, I don't know. I wasn't even raised by them. I don't know. But let me read y'all my DNA test. And Winter was like, oh, you just like me.
Me and her actually have a lot of the same DNA, which makes sense, which is why we are soul sisters. But when I took my DNA test years ago, I always thought I was Irish. Like I always thought I was Irish and Nigerian. That's what I thought I was. When I took my DNA test, I found out I was Scottish and Nigerian. So I was like, what the hell? Like I'm Scottish before anything. So I was like, what in the So what are your results?
So I sent it to my family, and I literally sent a screenshot, and I was like, are we really even French? Because what is this? So let me read you the whole thing. Let me read you all of it. So, and I found out that it's literally right next to each other. So it says ancestry. So it might be from when they might have migrated to France from Scotland. But this is Shy's ancestry DNA ethnicity estimate. Are we ready for this, you guys? 35% Scotland, 13% Sweden and Denmark, 11% Cameroon, Congo, and West Bantu peoples, 9% Mali, 8% Nigerian, 7% Togo,
Benin and Togo,
6% Ireland, 3% England and Northwestern Europe, 2% Ivory Coast, Ghana, 2% Eastern Bantu people, 1% Senegal, 1% Malbotu people,
something weird. She's more mixed than I am,
and
y'all.
1% Indigenous Americans, and 1% Wales. So it says my DNA communities: early Louisiana Creoles and African Americans, central southern Louisiana Creoles, blah 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 blah. So it really is. I could see why.
But it's like, it's crazy because it's like it does confirm a lot of things for you too, because it's like Creole, like it's on there, like that is like set in stone. Like,
but I can see why people are so confused after they take this. But I really don't, care that much because I'm like, I don't know. I don't care. But like, what do I really care about? That's the problem with me, honestly. That's actually a character fault.
What?
What do I care about? A lot.
Me.
But yeah, it's just like whatever. But in the same sense, it is like it is for a split second. I was like, well, are we French? Like, what's going? Like, what is it? But I looked up the geographics and all that other shit, and it's just like it's whatever, migration, whatever. But like, because my last name is French, it's literally a town in France. So I was questioning. I was like, well, what are we? What is it? And then I'm like, it's weird because every single one of my sisters can have different percentages of something too. So it's just like I don't really know or understand it that much, but I can see why people will be confused because I'm like, where's France on this?
Right. I mean, when I did mine, I had South Asian in it, and it's like literally almost 10%.
That's where that CDBC gene missing at.
Oh, my ABCCD11 gene?
Yeah.
But no, because that's not even a South Asian thing. That's
Really?
I feel like that's more of an Eastern Asian thing because South Asian is like India, Pakistan, like places like that. And that did confuse me. But then I was like, okay, my grandma's Trinidadian.
Yeah.
And to me, I was like, what in the world? Where would that come from? And then I was like, oh, there's hella Indian people in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like, it's going to come back and root to somewhere, whatever. But I don't even really talk about it that much. Like, when I do say, oh, yeah, I'm like a part South Asian, they're like, you want to be everything. So I'm like, okay. But I just.
There are different, like when we spoke to Heather, there are some people who are just like I told, my sister, when I like, there's some people that are just like, I'm mixed with this, and this, and there are other people who are just like, I'm black, or I'm Asian, or I'm this, or I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I just be like black and white.
Yeah.
I keep it very simple.
Very simple.
Yeah, I'm not one of the girls who's like, I'm black, white,
So what do I do now? Do I be
Cherokee.
like, yeah, I'm mixed?
You be like, I'm Native American, white,
No,
black, I'm Creole.
I literally just still resonate with my
Scottish.
people. I'm from Scotland.
I'm Scottish. We're both like the same amount of Scottish,
Yeah.
which is so wild to me. Like, I know people sometimes they be looking like.
Y'all done released a thing. First of all, get your black ass out of here. No, I'm just kidding.
No, literally when she showed me, I said, I think we got to stop saying the N-word.
I'm gonna never
But hey.
turn my back against what I was raised by.
Yeah, no, but it was cool. It was interesting. I got one for my boyfriend too, so I'm gonna give it to him. You know, just cause it'll be fun. It's like a fun little thing.
African. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my God! I mean, who knows?
I was disappointed that it wasn't more like, you know, like just different stuff. I'm like, Scotland?
What do you mean more different stuff? You're mixed is
Really?
that literally you didn't even know.
Not enough black.
You didn't know you were mixed as much as you were. I mean,
Yeah.
it's cool to have different cultures too.
No,
though.
I know.
I mean, we should learn more about our Scottish culture. We don't know anything about. We don't know anything about it. We really don't.
My sister did say something. Huh?
Yes. No. Scott. As soon as she said.
She did say
As
that.
soon as she showed me her thing, I said, this is probably why we could drink so much.
Yeah.
Because we're fucking Scottish. And I've literally said that before. When I found out I was Scottish, I was like, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
I drink, I got a temper,
I
and
thought
I got the
Irish-
redhead gene.
I thought
literally.
the Irish, though, were drinkers.
I think Scottish people are too. Yeah.
Oh, I was about to be like, I thought they were the same. Today, I found out that Russians and Armenians,
What?
they be combining.
They fight bears.
No. I was just like, oh, really? That's a thing. Because I live in a town where it's a lot of Armenian people. And where I was talking to one of them, I got my nails done. Bro, this is a Russian manicure. Guess how much this costs?
Yeah.
Zoom in. $100.
Girl,
That's why
still
I'm a
cheap.
DIY. That's not cheap.
$100 for a Russian manicure, bitch. Russians be hooking it up. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. One thing that y'all could do for 2024 is start going to the Russians for manicures because they gonna hook it up.
I'm
Russian
not
pedicures,
going nowhere for $100 for my nails that I could
everything.
really do myself.
$100.
That's a lot
I
of
used
money.
to pay $150 for
When?
nails at certain places.
Okay, rich. Okay, boss.
You're rich too, girl.
No, I'm not.
Shy has a lot of money. She tries to act like she
I
doesn't.
should have never told her my bank account statement.
Yeah, she told me. I said, "Oh, okay, all right, cool."
It was give or take.
No, she's pretty much rich, y'all. It's not many people who have the savings that she has, and I was actually shocked.
You thought I was broke all my life?
Yeah, because you act broke. You do. You be like, I don't know. That's expensive. That's probably how you done save the money.
But honestly, because I'm an avid believer of if it's savings, I'm not touching it.
Mm-hmm.
I am not touching my savings unless I am on fire in the pits of hell and I need money to get me out of it. That is how you save money, is by not touching it. Because like, oh, well, I could just take it from my savings to my checkings and doing this. No, I'm not touching that shit unless you got to bail me out of jail or do something like that. Like, there is no way I'm ever touching my savings. So I honestly don't have that money.
Oh, yeah. I love that mindset, girlfriend.
See, that's how you got to do it. And you know what I used to do? This is a quick little tidbit. If you get money, or if you like work in the service industry or get like tips or do something like that, this is what I used to do to help me save a lot. We'll still do sometimes, but help me save a lot of money. Say if I make like $480 for that week. This is low balling, but if I make $480 that week, I keep 80. This is why I would act broke. I would put $400 in my savings and use that 80 to literally live for the rest of the week until I get paid or make some money or go on a shift and do that again. So like I would literally be like, I ain't got it because I literally only have $80. So that's what helped me like stack and save money, because I'm like, I've been like that way for, my mom will tell you this story of like when I was like 16, I wanted to buy a car straight cash because I was like, I saved up the money. I had worked at Subway and I was like, I'm going to save my money and go in there with a book pack full of cash and I'm going to buy it. Yeah, so that's just how you do it.
I don't save my money more like as like a thought
You're
process.
a saver too, though.
I do save. I have a lot of money saved.
Yeah.
But I've never just been like, well, this is my budget. I don't really budget, but I do have a lot of money saved. So, I mean,
How much?
A good amount.
Same as me?
More. I mean, not that.
She's rich.
Not that much more, but yeah, like, I mean, it's cool. But like, I've never, I don't know. I also am not a big, here's my thing. I'm not a big spender like that, but I'll buy stuff for people. I'll
You're
pay
surprisingly
for meals.
frugal. I will say you're not the type, like you are beautiful, bad bitch, but you're not the type to like spend money on like materialistic things, and neither am I. And that's what we have in common is we don't have to like have the newest bag. Also, because we don't really know how to dress that well, but
I'm getting better. I'm working on it.
I see the baggy jeans,
you know,
and the New Balance.
These little cute New Balances. No, I'm getting better, but that's because I'm actually making a conscious effort. Yeah. And I'm
Me
like,
too, I'm trying.
No, now I'm like, okay, I'm going to spend a little bit of money on like buying clothes that I like, that I want, and like I want to like learn my personal style more.
I want to dress like those girls that be wearing blazers, but it really just does not work for me. Like, I really want to be a blazer girl, like with those jeans.
You know who
and the
I want you to dress like, but I know you won't dress like her?
Kendall Jenner?
No.
Oh.
Brooklyn.
Who is
Brooklyn
that?
is Lotto's sister. And she's the same height as you. She's the same height as you.
She is a beautiful girl with a beautiful body.
I know you won't dress
probably
like
have the
her.
same body,
but literally,
she's also 21. Like,
no, I know. No, she
like,
dresses young. She dresses her age. But like, I literally be seeing her and I'm like, Shy is this like the same exact body type.
Her body is beautiful.
Exactly.
It really is.
And she's 5'11", just like you. She's tall as hell. And I'm like, oh my God, like Shy should dress like this. Yeah. Like, it's hella cute. But I know you want to dress more like mature. And I know she dresses more like hot girl, bad bitch.
Hot girl, bad, yeah.
But I love what she be wearing. I'd be like, yes, put that shit on, bitch. And I'm like, she's a stallion. And I'd be like, Shy is a stallion too. And she
Megan
don't
is a
do
stallion
it.
Too.
Yeah, but like
Megan the Stallion.
Brooklyn's body is closer to your type. Yeah. Like, you guys are tall as fuck and lanky.
But you know what it is too, though? I feel like I've gained a lot of weight.
Girl, you don't look bad. Oh my God, here she goes showing off her ass. Okay. You don't have to do that. Okay. You have this tall physique, and I feel like the way that Brooklyn be putting it on is like she just looks hella cute. Like,
she does look cute. She does. She is like a cute hot girl. Like, she really is.
And I'd be like, oh
but
my God.
I want to be a cute blazer girl.
Baby,
is
that
something
just
wrong
don't
with
work
that?
for you.
It really don't.
No, because well,
what works?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
What? Say what? Say it. Say it.
Next subject. No, I mean, dress however you want to dress, but I'm just saying, I like how she dresses. I think it's cute.
No, she does dress cute. I be seeing her. She be putting it on. But also, when you have curly hair, like, send me an influencer that.
I mean, she has curly hair. She straightened her shit, but her shit is also to her ass. So.
But send me an influencer, y'all. Send me an influencer that has curly hair, that is tall, looks like me, and puts that shit on every day, so I can copy it. All I need is somebody to copy. That's all they do is just copy looks, restyle them, redo them. Who you getting your style from? Yourself?
Honestly, myself. I'm just trying.
I could tell.
I'm trying to put shit together. I mean, you know, it's hard for me. Shut the fuck up. You know, it's hard for me. Like, it's hard for me to dress. Like, my waist is tiny.
So tiny.
My ass is
so
fat. So like it's just really hard.
Yeah. Oh my God,
like,
it's
you
so
know, so like nobody really like I can't just buy anything how I want
And
to.
I can't buy anything either because I'm so tall.
Like, yeah, like sometimes like I want to have like a certain style and I'm like, I know it won't look the
My
same
ass
on
is
me.
too fat
My
for that.
ass is too fat.
Yeah.
Waist too tiny.
Tits too big.
Just too perfect.
Yeah, and me,
No.
I'm like, damn, my legs are too long.
No such thing as legs that are too long. But it is
No, there
funny.
is such a thing because there's not. I literally went to Lululemon today. Well, Lululemon has 32
No, but if
inch
you
inseam.
show your legs, it's not such a thing as too long.
Mm.
But when she wears shorts, though, sometimes I'd be like,
little
oh
slut.
my God,
Yeah.
her shirts are so short, but they're not. Her legs are just
So
so
long.
long that it looks like she's being a slut and she's not.
I wanna ride it.
Okay.
Okay.
Anywho.
We didn't have notes again today because I am.
We have notes.
Oh, we have
on our
notes, but we don't
phone.
have the note cards. So that's why we're looking on our note cards. So wait, this isn't in the notes, but have you done your 2024 thing? Like, have you done your 2024 resolutions? Like, have you been like actively doing them? Like, I've been making up my bed.
I'll
every
be
day.
honest, I don't even remember what mine was.
See, I had mine on the door. I haven't read the Bible yet.
What are mine? What were mine again? Being a bad bitch, being a bad bitch. Yeah, I did it. I think I covered about everything.
I think I did everything.
Yeah, I covered
I haven't
everything.
read the Bible yet, but my neighbor is Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So
She do live next to a church now, y'all. So she wake up and think she better than everybody.
I do.
But, you know, whatever.
And I didn't. I said that because I was like, I have only drank 3 times this year. Once a week.
I cannot say that because I was just in bumfuck drinking every single day. That's all I do out there.
Yeah.
I gotta have a bev every day. Like, I'm just like, I'm bored. I have nothing to do. It's really out of boredom.
Yeah.
I could never be a housewife because if I was a housewife, I would be an alcoholic.
Yo, the other day she just called me because she was a little lit, but it was no point in the conversation.
Oh, I was a little lit. I was blacked out drunk.
We were. Do you not remember? Oh, sorry. Do you not remember the conversation? We were calling just to insult each other.
What? No.
We had back and forth of just insult after insult, but it was hilarious. It was funny. And
The way
was
I
like,
don't remember this. What was I saying?
I literally was like, you know what? I know how to make you insecure. I was like, yeah, you're an alcoholic. And she literally stopped the laughing and she was like, wait, am I? Please tell me. You don't remember that?
I said, wait, for real, get serious for a second. No, because I was drunk as hell at the moment, but I had a good reason to be drunk. I was literally grounded in the city I was at for 3 days straight. I kept trying to catch flights and go out, and I couldn't catch flights. I would go to the airport. It would go delayed, canceled, delayed, canceled. And I'm like, I can't keep doing that.
Yeah.
So I was just like, at one point, I was just like, all right, I'm about to get wasted, and it is what it is. Yay, I'm finally about to fly home. Boom, didn't fly home. Ended up going back to the house, waiting for my boyfriend to get home.
Yeah.
And I was so drunk, he had to take care of me. And I was like,
Wait, you're lying.
he had to take care of me.
Was that that day that
Yeah.
he did? That's okay.
Yeah, it was.
Way to make it about you.
No, I made it about him, though. I was like, I got drunk for you, and I'm so happy, and all this stuff.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
Did y'all do it?
No. Girl, I was wasted.
Every time I'm lit and I'm like, we about to have a good time.
He was
tonight.
feeding me water.
Oh my God.
He was like,
by
drink-
yourself
He
is
was
crazy.
like, drink the water. I was like, okay. But actually, I was happy because it was like, it showed me like, he like took care of me.
Yeah,
and all
right.
that
I
stuff.
love
It
being
was
taken
really
care
cute.
of. Because honestly, when men be drunk and doing all this shit that they do, it's just like,
Yeah.
they act
He
like
handles
such
his
babies.
liquor pretty well.
He does.
Though. Yeah, very well.
He probably
does.
just be watching you like, yeah, baby, go ahead.
No, he doesn't. What the hell? He's not a creeper. No, he handles his liquor really well. So he doesn't get weird or anything off the lick, which I like because I don't like men who can't handle their liquor.
I know, right?
Because I can handle my liquor pretty well.
Yeah.
So
I dated one guy one time a long time ago who used to get so messed up all the time. And I'm like, who's the bad bitch here? Why I always got to be
Right.
watching out for you? Can I get lit one day? Like, why are you getting lit on my birthday? Why are you
Right.
getting passed out drunk on my birthday? Like,
Yeah.
have some decorum. Like, let it be about me for once.
I dated this guy who used to get he would get like anytime I think he had an alcohol intolerance because when he got drunk, he would be like insufferable, like literally like a falling over sloppy birthday girl drunk. And I would be like, what the hell? And then my final straw, I think, was he was in my Uber with me and we were riding home and the Uber driver was like so frustrated with us. And he ended up physically fighting the Uber driver. Yes, physically fighting the Uber driver.
Wait, who won?
I'm not gonna lie, the Uber driver was doing his thing, and he was like a 70, no, not 70. He was probably like a 50, 60-year-old man.
Oh my God.
And I was
were
like,
you doing?
you are too strong for this. Like, what in the hell? He had like lost his diamond earrings, like, and he was a rich man, and he was fighting. He was fighting the Uber driver.
Why is that so
I was
funny?
banned from Uber for like 6 months
It
because
was your Uber, not as
it was
disrespectful.
my Uber, and like he fought him, and I was like, oh my God, like.
That's embarrassing. If my man loses
Yeah.
a fight in front of me, I don't
He didn't
know if I
lose the
respect it.
fight, but like, why?
But it was too one.
It was too tussly. They was tussling a little too long. I'm like,
too much
how
to
are
be a
you
draw.
not beating this man's ass?
Yeah.
Like, I'm so confused. He was drunk as hell. It was embarrassing. And
Yeah,
then,
when I'm drunk, take me out of there. Don't even have me fight.
yeah,
I'm
and then
lose.
years later, we tried to date again, and he like kind of played me, and I was like, how could you play me, you drunk bitch?
When you got beat up by
When
Uber
you got
driver.
whipped by the Uber driver, like, yeah. So it was very interesting.
I'm
and very
crying.
weird.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Did you get your mammogram done?
Yes.
She had a long. Oh, y'all. Okay,
So it's February.
it's February.
Isn't this Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
No, it's not February. It's January.
Oh, it's January. Am I
But
okay?
no, okay, y'all. I don't know what age range we are. Mostly, it's probably like 25 to 34. Get your boobs checked out because I have a little lump in my boob too.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I can feel it right here. But it's benign. But you have to still get it checked out. You have to get it checked out. You just recently, I felt hers too.
Yeah, so I recently have been going through something. I was in the shower one day and I like touched my titty and I was like, what the hell?
Why were you touching it? Just like randomly?
No, I was just
doing
like
it?
washing my body, like da-da-da, whatever.
You don't use a loofah?
No, because that holds bacteria, babe.
Do you use a towel?
What?
Do you use a towel?
A towel?
Yeah, like a hand towel.
A rag?
Yeah, like a rag.
No, I don't use a rag. I have actually a rubber body scrubber that I use
rubber body
that
scrubber?
doesn't hold bacteria, and it's also not.
I'm not questioning. Why are you trying to say it like
I'm
that?
just
I'm
kidding.
just-
You know what's crazy? Like when I go back to my mom's house, like she still uses like washcloths and stuff, and I'm like, I do not use washcloths in my home.
Use a rubber thing.
I use like this, this rubber body scrubber, whatever. I'll actually tell you about it. I really do like it. I got it for Christmas one year, and I never thought I was gonna use
I
it.
use an African net.
I've never seen an African net in your shower. She really trying to hold on to that 5% Nigerian, y'all. No, I'm just kidding. She trying. That 30% Scottish ain't sitting right. No.
It ain't sitting right in my system. I swear it ain't.
I gotta get African black soap and shit.
I have to wear dashikis around this bitch. I'm just kidding.
We gotta get back to the roots.
Hello, my brother. I'm just
No, no, I use this like rubber body scrubber or whatever. But anyways, I was rubbing my titties, I felt something in my boob, and then I had Shy feel it, and I was like, am I tripping? Like, do you feel something?
It's big because mine
Yeah.
is little. Yours is a little big.
Yeah, she was feeling it, and she was like, I don't even think it's there anymore. But she was feeling it, and it definitely was something there. And I had to go get a mammogram, and it was like, oh my God.
It's the weirdest thing ever. And you know, my boobs are tiny, so I was really curious about how they would do yours, especially because you have. Is it silicone based?
No, well, yeah, I have gummy bears.
Gummy bears? I don't
Yeah,
know.
silicone.
Oh, so silicone?
I'm
So
pretty
yeah,
sure
like
it's silicone.
mine, it was hella quick. So it's just like, bam, we in and out. But it was
Different.
really like, they squish, you put your little tit right
You
there.
like stand on this thing, they put your
Yeah.
titty in this thing, and you
Yeah.
gotta like stand there and be like this.
And then you just staring at them like, how's it looking?
Oh no, I was crying.
You were crying? Oh my God. I told you I
cried.
would go with you.
I know, but I was crying. I was
You were really crying.
I was very scared, and like I was like, oh my God, like this is terrifying. Like I've
Yeah.
never had anything like this. Like, you know, it was just scary, and then my mom doesn't fucking help because my mom is like, well, you decided to get them titties, like you got them fake titties, and it's just like, okay, girl, like
Yeah, you should have told her I had a lump and I don't have no fake
she
titties.
just always want to talk some shit about what I got going on. Sorry, Melissa, but yeah. So, but I didn't even pick the issue when she was like saying that. I just was
Yeah.
just kind of like, I already know.
Okay.
I know who you are. Like I know
Yeah.
you do things like this, like when you know whatever. So I was just like,
It'd
whatever.
be the worst time, and it'd be
Yeah,
like, all right,
like-
just talk to me later, please.
It's been times where I'm not gonna talk about it,
Okay.
but
But a mammogram is so awkward, but it's necessary to get that shit done, especially just check around just to see. Because did you get the ultrasound too?
yes.
Did you get your results yet?
Nope. They haven't
You
called
need to
me.
call them.
No, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him tomorrow. But So yeah, I did the mammogram. It was just scary. Like I was like, I'm only 30. Like this can't be happening to me. I'm really feeling like something's happening. It was like tender too in my
Yeah.
boob. And like a doctor did like a whole like examination. She was like, well, I just want to tell you, cancer doesn't hurt. So I'm gonna tell you that. And like I guess that's like a big saying, like
So
cancer doesn't
you
hurt.
said it hurt?
Yeah, it was like tender. So it
Okay.
was like could have been a cyst or like mastitis or like just anything. But I still don't 100% know. But I mean, it was like very terrifying because it was
Yeah.
like this is some shit that could genuinely change your
Yeah.
life. And I already have health shit that I deal
Yeah.
with that I've been dealing with for like 2 years with my sensory issues. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know if the podcast knows about that.
What, your teeth?
Like my sensory stuff.
Yeah, they know about that.
Do they? Have I
think-
talked about that? I mean, I've talked about it on the internet before, but I don't know if I've talked about it like on the podcast.
In detail?
Yeah. Have
don't know.
I don't think I have. I don't think I have, but I have an extremely rare situation where I have these like sensory processing issues after getting my teeth done in Miami almost 2 years ago. And like it has affected my life greatly, like to the point where the first year I was depressed about it. I was literally suicidal about it. I genuinely was like, I will jump off of this fucking building because I am suffering so much.
That's sad.
I never dealt with any like chronic pain or like any situation regarding my health until this whole situation happened with me. And like I've shared it with the internet, but like it's kind of frustrating to me when I share it because people just be like, you need to sue and you need to sue. And it's like, you don't think I've tried to sue? Do you know how many lawyers I have called? How many places I have tried
It's
to talk to?
something that they can't really, like the doctors don't know what's,
Yes.
they can't prove it.
So what I have, it's so rare that there's no way to diagnose what I have. And because there's no way to diagnose it, there's no way to be like, you caused this
Yeah.
that she has because it's so rare. Like I don't even know if we think there's a name for it, but it really doesn't even cover all the details. I've talked to 2 women, one who lives in Ireland and one who actually lives in New York, who's actually currently going through it. I got in contact with her this year, or no, the end of last year, like I think December or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But she literally going through the same thing as I am. Suicidal.
Yeah.
She's married. She's like,
And what does it affect again? It affects the things that you touch.
It
It
aff-
affects.
it affects things that I touch, hear. I can't I
What's
had
the feeling? It's like,
nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
That's the best way that I can describe it. It's like if you eat something sour and you cringe,
Yeah.
and it's like if you hear nails on a chalkboard and you cringe. So I moved out of my last place that I was living in for like 3 years because it was carpet on the floor. I couldn't handle carpet at all. Do you remember? I like literally like couldn't touch anything. I used to have to hang my clothes up with rubber gloves. It
that's
was
a horrible life to live.
yeah, it was really, really intense. And like, luckily, it is starting to get better. And like the girl that I talked to who had it in like Ireland, she said that it took 3 years for her to heal. So I'm almost on year 2. So I'm hoping that it takes 3 years. Like, it's long, but I'm hoping.
I like that you're bringing so much awareness to it though, because you never know this. You bringing the awareness to it, someone may figure it out. Someone may find a cure or whatever it is to it, and you might be in medical books.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, it's crazy because, like, I've had to go through so much stuff with this situation. Like, my medical care is Kaiser, which is trash. And they've
Medical care out here is just
yeah,
trash,
they
though,
in America, they've literally told me, "Oh yeah, it must be all in your mind. You need to see a therapist." Keep in mind, haven't done an MRI, haven't checked my motherfucking brain, haven't done anything. They did some blood tests and checked if I was like vitamin deficient, and that's about it.
You know, MRIs aren't that expensive though.
No, I've tried to get an MRI on my own. I said I will pay out of pocket,
Yeah.
whatever. I've done it. I've done integrative medicine, acupuncture. I took gabapentin for nerve damage, which is a drug that Kaiser just put me on. Kaiser was just like, "Yeah, here we're gonna give you gabapentin. It'll probably help." Didn't do anything. All it made me was hungry as hell. That's all it did. I was like, okay, if you want me to get fat, bitch, I'll do that on my own. Like, it literally is not helping.
She love a little sweet treat
Right.
at night.
But I'm like, yeah. So, I mean, the medical industry in America, it kind of showed me, like, when this first happened to me, I thought that, not to ramble, but when this first happened to me, I thought that doctors were going to act like an episode of House.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna be like, get the best guy in here.
Like when I was watching Suits, I'm like, I'm thinking all lawyers are coming in. They gonna fix it. They're gonna win this fucking trial.
Right. You're thinking that. Here's the biggest thing. We think in America that doctors actually care about us being healthy, and that is the biggest misconception. Like nobody gives a who are about to die.
Yeah.
They care about getting paid. Like it's nothing else. And I've heard about it, but when I experienced it firsthand, and keep in mind, like I have money for stuff like this. Like how we just talked about savings and stuff. Like I was like, I have savings for this. Like I will put my money where my health is. Like, you know, and it didn't matter. Literally
When
did
the
not
last time
matter.
you got like a wellness check? Like an actual wellness check? Like remember those physicals back in high school? When last time you got something like that?
A physical?
Yeah, like a physical.
Girl, I done did so many fucking physicals. You know what
You
they
did physicals for that too?
Yes.
I have not done a physical.
I have
in
done everything.
years.
I have done everything.
The only thing I actually check is the gynecologist. And you know what?
She don't do that.
I do.
That coochie stink.
Oh my God. I guess a little
It's a little twangy.
interesting around here. But no, my gynecologist is a man too.
What do you say about your coochie?
He called it He said, "Wow, this is the best pussy I've ever seen in my life."
Said, wow.
Wow, it's like a ray of sunshine. You know, fun fact, my mom's nickname for me is Sunshine and Tallulah Bell.
I know about Tallulah.
But yeah, and I'm like, I want to get a physical. I want to be more in depth with I'm getting older. I'm feeling my body change. So that's why I'm like, it's just important to really pay attention to your body and really I'm like, health is important, especially when I don't know. I just I'm like, I don't want to die and then be up there like, damn, I should have fixed this.
You know what? Sometimes I think about if I would die or you would die. And
She thinks about death unreasonable amount.
I have an obsession with death.
It's
I
weird.
think we've
It's
mentioned it
actually
before.
really weird.
I have but I've told you why. I have an obsession with death because I was raised with my mom being a nurse and me being in the old people's home and me having to see people die all the time. Like literally, it's like
Have you ever seen a dead body?
It's like My Girl. Yeah.
Oh yeah, My Girl's the saddest movie ever.
I mean,
so you've seen dead bodies?
The first dead body I ever saw was one of my close friends.
Is it dead?
That was it.
Oh. I don't want it.
Here.
It made my stomach hurt already.
Oh.
Once I pay attention
Yeah,
to it.
no, the first dead body I ever saw was my friend Kayla. So, yeah.
Wait, like in a casket?
Mm-hmm.
So wait, you never went to funerals?
I did go to funerals. When my grandma had a funeral, she was cremated. And then the next funeral I went to years later was my friend Kayla. And I saw her in the casket. And then my grandfather's funeral was like 3 weeks after, and I couldn't go. I couldn't do it. Like I was genuinely traumatized. Yeah. Like it was just so crazy.
Especially that being your first time, that is such a traumatizing. It's just like
I couldn't walk up to her casket. I was like a distance. I saw her enough, and I was like, I was about to pass out. Yeah. I was like, I'm actually going to pass out. Yeah. I cannot walk up. I cannot do that. So yeah, that was really hard.
It is such a blessing. I feel like I'm blessed because I'm like, there's no one close to me. Well, my family, I had a family member, a cousin who had passed away. But we didn't get to go to his funeral. It happened like that quick, and like the family, like my cousins were in and out with it. But we didn't even get to go to a funeral. But I'm thankful that I haven't been able to see anyone that I love in a casket. Like I don't want to get to that age where friends are just dropping like flies, and I'm like, I'm seeing it. My mom and my sisters are already like, damn, we're at that age where like people are really like dying.
No, and I feel like we're even at that age.
No, okay, no.
No, we are, because like it's a lot more people passing away than like when we were younger, and it's like, oh my goodness, like this is crazy.
30, like that a Saints player that just died at 32. I didn't read the detail of it, but I'm just like, 32 is so young to me. 30 is so young to me to die, to just, I'm like, there's so much life left to live. I'm like, this is literally, I feel like I'm in my prime right now.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I sometimes, I think about it all the time. I'm not gonna lie, like I do think about it, but it's weird because like I've always thought about it. Like even before my grandmother passed away, like I would think about her dying. I would mourn her before she even passed away, and I don't really know why I do that.
That's not
I do that for sure. Like I will cry about somebody dying. They're nowhere near death. I swear to God.
And I've been trying not to laugh. I'm glad I'm like, why the fuck?
No, I swear to God.
We will literally be having a great night out. She'll be like, what if a bomb just killed us right now? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm confused.
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I
try not to think about things that I cannot control.
What would you do if I passed away?
I'm not answering that. I would lose my mind.
Would you kill yourself? Hopefully. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. To be together.
I remember one random day, like we were driving and she was like, oh, I love those trees. Would you ever get those tattooed on you if I died? I was like, what the like, you really got to relax. Like,
no, I remember one time. No, I remember I asked Dom one time, my other best friend, I asked Dom, I said, would you get my name tatted if I died? She said, no, but maybe I would get something that symbolizes. I said, bitch, what the fuck? That's all I asked.
Kayla, right here on the forehead.
That's all I asked from you. Like, what in the world? Like, I hope y'all would. Like, what the fuck?
No, we don't even need to speak about
I would
death.
name my daughter Shy if you died.
Oh my God, that is so sweet.
I would.
That's such a great name too.
Maybe your middle name. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna name him your middle name.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't drag that out. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, whole point of the conversation
was to check on your health, not just your we emphasize mental health, but physical health as well is a big part of life today. When you are physically fit, physically well, everything else goes into play. So go get that damn physical. And at 26, that's when I stopped doing stuff because I'm like, I got off my parents' insurance, but now it's time to get my own.
You don't have your.
I have insurance, but it's not the kind that I got to pay for.
So you don't have insurance?
I do have insurance.
You got medical?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how you stay rich.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm on the government's dime because one thing about it, they didn't took away from me.
Well, the government hears that you're rich now. So.
No, I'm not. I really am not.
She's actually dirt poor.
I am dirt poor. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, so another thing with our update, we haven't even gotten to the recent topics. Okay, this is a hot take that isn't necessarily nice.
What?
I think, and this maybe I feel this way because I do not have children, but you know, moving into my new apartment, I think that if you have 3 or more kids, you should rent a house.
You should rent a house?
Yes. You should, if not purchase a house, rent one. Because why are these little raggedy motherfuckers playing in the courtyard, the common area for everyone, tearing up all our expensive luxury fake grass? And you got 3 little...
She feels this way because she done moved into a new house and her neighbor got 15 kids, y'all. That's why she feels that way.
No, but I was literally mad. I'm not even about to play pool.
I mean, I was raised in apartments with 18 cousins.
Ooh.
We were bad. We were
18 of y'all in one apartment?
We were tearing shit up.
How many?
No, it wasn't really
if
18.
Your kids,
I was exaggerating.
If your kids are nice, good kids who know how to abide by the rules and walk in a straight line when they walking past me, then it's fine. But if you rolling around, picking up shit, doing all this, it's 10 o'clock at night. Why are you in the common area playing pool? And you're like 2 years old. Like, I don't understand. Where are your parents at? Like, where is the guidance at? Go play Nintendo 64.
I'm not going to lie. I was a baby kid. So I was a kid.
And I wouldn't have liked you if I was an adult.
No, you wouldn't have.
No.
But, I mean, I know that, though. But everybody hated me. But no, me and my cousins were... Okay, so when I was younger, me and my mom always lived in apartments, but every time we would live in different apartments, my aunts, we would all move together.
Yeah.
Like, it would be like...
So was it a 1 bedroom?
Me and my mom?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know the floor that I'm on is specifically all one, and I'm not judging nobody's, like, I'm not judging at all, but I know they're all, like, 1 bedrooms, and it's literally, like, 12 kids coming out of that one.
When I was growing up, me and my mom only ever had 1 bedroom apartments, and
that's so stressful.
My mom's room would be in the living room, and she would give me the room.
Yeah.
So that was I think we had a 2-bedroom apartment one time in Oakland, but for the most part we did 1 bedrooms, and she would have the living room and I would have the room.
My sister, growing up, she had 3 kids, all like stair steppers, like literally 2 years apart, each of them 3. And she got a house eventually, but I would go to her house in Sherwood Forest all the time and go there and have a grand old time. But I'm young, and I'm like, I can guarantee those tenants hated us. I can guarantee you 1,000%.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why are you running around?
Oh no, they for sure hated us because we used to throw smoke bombs and fart bombs in
Yeah, like
people's
I'm like,
windows.
oh my
We used to
God.
break shit. I remember one time I went to Petco and
One or
got
two is
fish.
cool, but three is like,
Do
you
you re-
gotta go get you need to go.
Do you remember when fish used to be like $1 at Petco and you used to
Remember
go get
fish
the
used to be
fish?
sold at Walmart?
Yes, and I used to me and my little friend at the time, we went to go get fish and we let them loose in the pool, in the chlorine pool, and they died instantly. So it was
Yeah,
dead
remember-
fish in there. And then
You dropped them off in an apartment? That's
in the pool. One time I
that's bad
shit
as
in the
hell.
dryer. I shit in the dryer when I was a kid. I was hella little. I was
For
a kid.
what?
Girl, we just out there being bad, and I had to
Shit
poop.
in the like the units dryers?
Yeah, I had to poop, and I went poop in the dryer.
Okay, one time
I
I'm not
was
gonna lie to you.
like 10 years old.
One time, my sisters, this is an evil story. Like, I'm the youngest, so like, it was a lot of different things. My sisters had locked me out. I don't know. It was just a random thing that they were doing. I was just the only one locked out. And I had to poop really, really badly. So I shit in my dad's, like, like,
Why do we have these stories?
in my dad's, like, I didn't know that he had stuff in his little, like, gas bag full of stuff. Like, it was like little joints or something. I don't know. So
Weed?
I
You
it was
shit in the weed?
I shit in like a little bag full of like weed. And my dad was like, who shit in my bag of weed? And I was like, I was so scared. I didn't even tell him.
Girl, okay, one of my biggest, this when I used to live in East Oakland, California. So if you're from the Bay, shout out to the Bay. This when me and my mom lived in East Oakland. I remember one time my aunt and my mom, they probably went out. So they left us with the big cousins. And keep in mind, the big cousin is probably like 12. And me, I'm probably like, how old was I at the time? Maybe I was like 8. I don't even know how old I was. Grayson was a little baby. Grayson is my brother who's in jail. And the older kids were left to watch us. It was around Halloween, and I remember all the kids in the house the older kids was like, oh yeah, we finna go outside, we about to leave real quick. So me and G just in there chilling, and then we're in there chilling. We get a knock at the door. I open, we get a knock at the door. I go open the door because I'm the oldest at the time, and it's a boy in a Michael Myers outfit. Mask. Michael Myers, literally, I think he had a knife too. I run to the kitchen trying to get a knife. Can't get it because I'm so scared. He's walking towards me. I run into the bathroom, leave Grayson out there. Then I realize that Grayson is out there, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm supposed to protect him. And then I run back out, and I'm like, I'm on a beanbag, and Michael Myers is walking towards me, and I'm like, I don't even know where Grayson was at the time. But literally, those boys used to traumatize the fuck out of me. They used to scare me so bad. Like, one time they scared me so bad in another situation that I jumped out of a second-story window. Yes.
I used to jump off the roof of my house.
Girl, too much.
Now, that's why my knees the way they are.
That's why they're so bad.
That's why every time I creak, remember when I was trying to do that dance and it was like, creak, creak, creak. But no, I mean, I don't know. I guess, I mean, I'm not judging nobody's situation, but for sure, I feel like 1 or 2 pretty solid. Once you hit that third child, get the fuck out of luxury.
Yeah, no, honestly. You don't need all them fucking kids in that damn apartment.
Yeah, I'm not judging people. I'm just saying.
Judging people, for their kids.
When I have kids, I know it's going to be a different thought process. But right now, I'm just like, what? You know what I was raised up on? I could be outside all day. But when them street lights came on, I had to be inside. And it's no matter daylight saving times. If it's 5 o'clock and the street lights
but they
come on,
are inside their apartment.
go to the park down the street. I seen the little kid plucking the fake grass. I was like, get out of here. What are you doing?
He's just having a childhood. He's just having a little childhood, you know.
I know. I don't care. I know everybody's financial situation isn't the same.
I mean, yeah, because you rich apparently all of a sudden.
Out of nowhere. No, I'm not. I'm really not at all.
Shy got money for that honey, and she
I really don't.
I can't wait to run her pockets up. But anyway.
But in other news,
what should we talk about? I'm drunk.
What time is it?
It's 8:49, 8:58.
No, I know that. But how many minutes on here?
You have about 10 minutes.
You're lying. 10 minutes left?
Yeah, till it's an hour.
Till it's an hour?
That's not bad.
Okay, cool. We haven't even gotten to the hot topics yet, you guys.
Yeah.
We kind of already talked about that in the last episode.
What? You disgust me.
Oh, let's talk about Rick Ross' girlfriend.
Let's.
Christina Mackey, is that her name? Pretty girl. Very pretty girl. Also a very vocal girl on Beyonce's internet. How do you feel about it? So I guess I could...
I mean, you probably feel better than I do.
I know why you would say that, but...
Go ahead, girl.
I kind of would... I'm a little lit too.
Let's take a shot.
All right.
I don't have one.
This is sad, you guys. I literally tried to do dry January, but at least it's only once a week.
I look so pretty.
So pretty. Such a beautiful girl.
I just want to be as pretty as you.
I know, I was just about to say that. Glad you said it.
I hate this bitch. I'm about to quit doing this shit with you. She's a hater, y'all. Nah.
Cheers.
What do I... Can I get a...
Cheers. If you can't come in her, come on her.
I wasn't going to say that, but okay.
No, so Christina Mackey basically,
She's a pick-me and she loves it.
yeah, so basically she's going around, she's dating Rick Ross right now, the biggest boss in town. But she just recently went on a podcast and was just like, he was asking her about, the host was asking her about other relationships he's been in. She's like, show me where he's done anything that he's ever done with me.
He never had this for her.
He's never done
He
this.
never
Yeah.
did this in Dubai.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to just be transparent in this situation. And you know what? I don't want to bring any woman down. I really don't. But I think she's a weirdo. Sorry, I do. I really do think she's a weirdo. And I think she's one of those weirdos that is like, she's pretty, she's well-spoken, so you may not see that she's a weirdo. But like I've said before, I have a pretty good discernment of character. And I'm not saying this because of what other people have said. I have already thought this. I think it's the cadence of her voice sometimes when she speaks, the things that she says, and like, just because you talk like this and say, what it takes to have a man love you, it doesn't mean that you're a real bitch. It just means that you're a weird bitch trying to make it sound good. And I would never tell another woman to humble herself, because I feel like everybody should have their chin held up high. But also, I feel like when you have to tear other women down to bring yourself up,
That is my biggest
baby,
point.
you not really the realest bitch how you think you are. All you are is like just a weird bitch saying things a certain way. You saying things in a real tone, but you
Yeah.
ain't saying nothing real for real.
Yeah.
And like that shit like irritates the fuck out of me. Like, it's just like, why do you feel like you have to like bring down Pretty V or whatever the case
Yeah.
may be? Like, I think that that's weird to me. And I don't know why Rick Ross and Pretty V broke up. But I mean, from what I heard was that he just had a baby that is like 2 months old.
Yeah.
So
And
maybe
she posted the baby.
yeah, so hold on. Maybe if we do a little bit of calculations, maybe there was a bitch pregnant while Pretty V was with him. And I don't know this. I really don't know Pretty V. Like, I know we have mutual friends, but I genuinely do not know any tea on that. But like, don't ever speak down on another woman for leaving a situation that was trash. And then you get into it. Here's the thing. Some niggas have babies on bitches that they really love, and then they go and try to be with somebody who is going to tolerate their bullshit. And like, that's some real ass shit.
You are spitting.
They have to literally get with somebody who's going to be like, okay, well, who is going to love me because I got a brand new newborn ass baby? This bitch right here, the pick me. And if it's hurt, he going to do the fucking world for somebody. I mean, I'm just saying, like, hey,
Why? So I agree with your standpoint 1,000%.
Go ahead, say it.
I wholeheartedly agree with it, but why do you think that? I'd be like, your standpoint is different than mine? Because I've said before, I understand the logic of a pick me. I understand why they say the things that they say, but I will never understand putting down another woman to get your point across.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing about a pick me. She could have handled that conversation, that host, she could have handled that question completely
She's smelling
differently.
her shit too much.
Yeah,
That's
she's smelling
the
too much.
thing.
And my thing is, with those type of women, I will never say you. And I've been on this podcast before when I've spoken about Evan. A lot of times, I love Evan to death. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you have never heard out of my mouth. My man would never, because at the end of the day, these niggas will never, and it will surprise the hell out of you. And I'm not putting my shit above nobody else's, because
as soon as you think a man won't, he will.
they will, and they
that's
will
the
start.
thing.
You let a nigga slide, they start figure skating. Like, I'm not even lying to you. So before she was even with him, she had this viral clip.
About
what
her.
was it?
Play it. Wrote a clip.
Wrote a clip. And we already are giving her this situation too much energy. But I mean, it goes into a lot of different things. But we just both agree that you don't have to put down somebody else to
Big up
make
you.
yourself look better. She said this. Okay. She didn't say this. We're going to cut all this out.
It's not her. Oh, yeah.
You gotta be top notch. Y'all remember that? Roll the clip.
Tell a man to pick a bill when you don't bring nothing to the table. You don't get to tell a man to pick a bill when all you do is sleep and do your makeup and shower 4 times a week. You don't get to pick a bill when your ass don't go to the gym.
Y'all tell me I don't remember that airhead? Oh,
Y'all don't remember that airhead? She didn't say it, but I mean, we didn't say it, but she did. But I mean,
You do
okay.
have to be a bad bitch
No,
to have certain
no.
requirements in a relationship. Like,
No, I
do.
don't. I don't completely disagree with the statement.
Yeah.
I don't completely disagree with the statement, because there are a lot of people out here that are bums that are like, oh, I want a rich man. And it's like, why do you feel like you need a rich man? Like, you don't do anything yourself to be in this caliber of like doing your own thing. Like, I do think that boss bitches should be placed with boss men. Like, I really do.
I agree.
But boss men don't always love boss women. They like women who don't have shit going for themselves. They like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Pretty
know. What
isn't
is she?
enough
What,
to me.
what is
Pretty
she?
isn't enough to me.
Can somebody let me know what she does? Like, besides that, like, does she do
Besides
anything?
talk online
I'm sorry. Wait, no.
about other
Actually,
women?
can we check this out? What is?
You check it out. I'm looking at these.
What does she do? Hold on. I just wanna see. Christina.
She probably was something in fitness or an influencer. Maybe.
Christina Mackey. Is she a doctor?
If she a doctor, we gonna shut the fuck up right now.
Hold on. Is she a doctor, bitch? I might shut my mouth. Oh, that ain't her. That's somebody else.
Like, we take it all back.
Um.
You know who I think is a bad bitch? Cuban Link. She's smart.
Oh, I love Cuban
She
Link.
is smart. She's a bad. She's tall. You know, I know
yeah.
every tall woman.
50 Cent's girl,
Yes.
but she going to law school, baby.
She going to law school. She just seems so poised and she don't speak much about stupid shit. She don't insert herself in no drama. And you know 50 Cent be in the drama.
Shout out to Cuban Link. She
Come
is
on
a
the-
bad bitch,
come on the
beautiful,
pod, Cuban.
smart. I don't know if she funny. I never hung out
She
with her.
seems funny. I
We
don't
follow
know.
each other on TikTok, but she's a cute girl. I
Yes.
love her. I love a bad bitch like that, like doing your own thing.
Just on it and just working out and just doing you. But in other news, what else is there that's going on social media that is annoying to us or to? I know it's annoying to me. The
I
smash
really
or pass.
wasn't even trying to talk shit about that girl. But anyways, continue.
No, but honestly, it's true though. I agree with you. I really do. The smash or pass that's going around on social media, where all these celebrities, like the baby's been on one,
Are they getting
Boosie,
paid?
G
I wonder how much they're
Herbo.
getting paid.
Like a lot of different celebrities have gone on these smash or passes and are just like damn near ridiculing and berating women and scaling them out of 1 to 10 and being like, but it's not just the men, it's the women that are going in there like, I'll sell my EBT for you. I'll suck your dick right now. It's like, baby girl, do you not have any standards?
Oh
and
my
no
God,
morals?
when the girl went on there with Quavo and was like,
Quavo, yeah, another celebrity.
what did she say to that man? She was like, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think.
What did she say?
No, I swear, when I drink, I sound so country. I feel like when I drink, my real accent comes out.
I'm feeling way better now than and I know we did the Kayla thing, but I was so nervous. I stutter way too much. I'm going to speech therapy. I am. I want to get better. Aaron, was I a little stuttery? Don't lie.
I don't think you. No, you weren't that bad. You weren't that bad. I promise you, you weren't that bad.
Oh, I wasn't. But
No.
do you notice when I do get stuttery?
Yes.
Okay, so I wasn't.
When you stutter, I pick you up.
I love you.
I love you too.
I appreciate that. You really do.
You're my sister.
You're my sister for life.
I love you.
Love you.
And that's what people be like, you interrupted her. Bitch, I'm trying to help her.
No, because I'm stuttering. Exactly.
You don't know this, bitch.
Oh my God. And then afterwards, I feel so sorry for Winter because every literal single episode after we film and after we drop, it literally be for 2 days. I'd be like, oh my God, this is the worst day of my life.
I don't care though because I know what's going on and they don't. But y'all, I don't know if you realize, but Shy does stutter a lot on her thoughts. And I know her brain.
Yeah.
So, I know what she's trying to say.
My mouth cannot keep up with my brain. And when I'm trying to stop it sometimes, it's just like I don't want to say the wrong thing. Or then I'm thinking of the things and I can't say it quick enough. Because I feel like, so I don't know. It's just a lot. But what were we saying? Yeah, the smash or pass on YouTube is bullshit. Yeah. I think everybody needs to have a little bit more self-respect for themselves because I am not a fan of women lining up for these weak-ass, ugly-ass men to get berated and ridiculed. For what? For views? For clicks? For clickbait? No, we are better than that. Would you ever... The only way I go on some shit like that is if everybody gonna say yes to me.
I have been asked...
I'm just kidding. I never do that.
No, I've been asked to go on those shows, and they literally be like...
do you get paid?
Some people probably do get paid. I don't know, but I did get asked by a big, person like that, a little, streamer boy. And he was like, yeah, come on there. Can you come on my thing? Obviously we're going to have them pick you and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
oh, so it's fake.
Not. Yeah.
So when they disrespect those women, is that fake too?
I don't know. I never went on it, but I just know that was all I was told. So it was like, they were just like, oh yeah, we're going to just have you get picked. And I'm like, baby, I don't need you to have me get picked, bitch. I'll step on the scene, bitch. Everybody break your necks,
I don't need that validation. If they don't,
what are you talking about?
If they don't want me, they want to be me.
I'm saying, I would never, first of all.
Britney Spears said that. Did you get it though?
I didn't.
If they don't want me, meaning that every man would want me, they want to be me.
You want to know what
meaning that they want to be a woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you didn't. Britney Spears said it, not me. So don't fucking.
Wait,
try
no.
me.
Oh my God, Britney Spears. She also said this.
The taste of the lips.
No, she said this other thing that was really influential, and it was it moved me. Wait.
Oh, what you about to say?
No, I'm really serious.
Okay.
She said, "I'm a slut
for you,
baby."
Bro, Britney in her prime, man, was killing it. I actually watched the Britney documentary. It was very eye-opening and sad. Love her.
It's what this industry does. It chews you up and spits you out.
What I wanted to say, if you had cancer, I would cut my hair. But that's just...
Thanks.
Not much because it's short now. If it was long, bitch, I would have never did it. No,
you know what's so crazy? The day I had the mammogram, I literally thought of that. I literally thought of that, and I was like, Shy would have to cut her hair. And I was like, I wouldn't want her to do that. She's been growing it out.
Look, at this point now, all this shit can go. Look,
That's not funny.
I just recently had a weave. Honestly, it's sewing. So when your hair's braided up, you all right, when I take my braids out, it's about to be long as hell. It's about to be to my ass. Bitch, just the same.
Maybe that shit said, she said, it's about to be long as hell. She said, she took it out the braid. She said, meow.
Oh, wait, are we doing advice? Sorry, Aaron. We got 5 more. We got 2 more.
Are we doing advice?
Yeah, we're doing
Let's
advice.
take a shot.
No. Right. I got to go and pack.
What are you talking about? You're coming with me to bowling for a second.
I'm not going with you to bowling.
For a second.
I got to go pack. No, a second leads up to 12 hours.
No, I'm not.
I got to pack.
We'll talk about it after.
There's nothing to talk about.
I'm just saying for a second. We already said for a second.
You got to hop in the trunk because my whole seat's full. I never said a second. I never agreed to that.
You did say a second. I'll pull up the text. But continue. Let's just go.
Okay, advice for the pod. Advice for the pod. My boyfriend and I have been living together for a year and a half. On New Year's Eve, we got into an argument and he ended up saying that he's been thinking about moving out. Fast forward the rest of the week, that's the only thing we were talking about. He said he no longer wants to live in the apartment because of the negative energy that is attached to it. He says he wants to still be with me but have his own spot. I said I did not want to be in a relationship if he moves out because I'd have to go through all the trauma of watching him pack his shit and leave just for us to still be together, quote unquote. I know he's not talking to other girls or wants to be with anyone else. I'm not delusional, but I am 100% sure he's not talking to other girls. He's officially leaving this week and I can't stop crying. It's harder for me because I have to stay here. I work at my complex and I can't just pack my shit and leave like him. I don't know what to do. He said I was wrong for not wanting to stay in a relationship if he moves out. But why would I want to stay with someone who is moving because he doesn't want to be around me when we're going through our hard times? There's obviously more to it, but that's the overall picture.
That's a hard one. That's actually a good one. It's hard. I think that if you guys, first of all, I don't think you guys should have lived together before you were engaged or married, because I think that when you live with somebody, it shows you if you can be married to them. And like, I mean, if you do it before you're married, it's like less commitment, I think.
We have two different views on that, honestly, I think. Because it's like, I kind of want to live with someone before I get married to them.
No, actually, I recant my statement. Is that the word? I don't know.
That was a good one.
I recant my statement. Maybe you should live with somebody before you get married, but damn, that's a hard one.
To me,
but if you can't get through your tough times when
Yeah.
you live together, it's like, should you guys be together? Because the goal of a relationship is to be married.
Yeah. And it's like, why do all of that just to, if you feel like you can't be together, live under one roof together, that kind of is telling, that kind of says a lot for you in this relationship, in this dynamic. So it's up to you to decide where to go. You obviously work in this complex. So I was actually, fun fact, I did that too. And like at 18 or 19, I had a free apartment because I was a leasing agent. I was going to school and I worked at Hooters and I was a leasing agent. So it was a lot. But I mean, what is the answer to that? I feel like
I think that if he's running away from your issues and having to move out and go to that degree, I definitely think maybe you guys should be broken up and like go to therapy to work on your issues to see if you guys should be together and like be in a long-term relationship. Because if you can't work on your issues while you guys are together, then how are you going to work on them when you guys are married? Like,
yeah. And living with somebody is very pivotal in a relationship. You got to see how you interact with someone, how you can maneuver and be in the same space with this person, even in arguments and, you know, like unhappy times. Like that's the most pivotal part of it. And I feel like
and he is your man also at the end of the day. Like, men should kind of, you know, take the initiative to work things out,
I think so too.
Yeah.
Like, why does it got to be me apologizing?
So I think that if you really want to be with this man and you guys do love each other and you guys are just going through a rough patch, I would definitely recommend you guys just going to therapy and trying to work it out. And, you know, if this is a relationship that you guys want, like, you guys got to figure that out and work out whatever issues you had when you were living together to move on to that next step. Otherwise, it's backtracking and just like prolonging a breakup.
Yeah, I agree. So that's our advice. And see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Love ya.